Hello everyone, this is another tutorial lesson produced by Math Genius Tutors, and today we're gonna do a lesson tutorial about this here, the cylinder, finding the volume of cylinder, 8th grade math volume unit. So we're gonna find the volume of this cylinder over here. This is our first question. And also today we're going to also solve real world problems after getting to know how to find the volume of the cylinder. First of all, we need a formula. Well, how? So we have to make the formula. We don't make it up, but we could. Yeah, you know. Okay, first of all, you know cylinders have two bases. So this is a base, this is a base, and they are circle bases. They're circle bases. They're like round bases. Well, you really, first of all, yeah, so, and there's height for the cylinder. So what do you think? Well, as we look here, we could find the area of the circle. Well, how can that help is, well, cylinder is circle. You could imagine that a cylinder is like a cylinder is like a bunch of like stacked up. Yes, exactly, like bunch of stacked up circles on top of each other. And that makes a cylinder. You could think about that, and that's how exactly. That's how. That's like a way to solve for volume of cylinder. So let's start. We already know from 7th grade math that area of circle. We know the area of circle formula, pi r squared. Well, technically cylinder is not that too complicated because it's like stacked up circles. The very important thing is this height here, and it's 4 meters. This is the height. Okay, so the formula will be, technically, you could say it's pi times r squared r squared times height. Well, you could just but I'll just put the multiplication sign, and that's the formula. Well, how is this the formula? Well, pi r squared, is the area of circle, and times height, I already explained. The height is how many, like, the square, if you put it like flat down on the table and look at it, it's like the flat perspective. Circle is a 2D shape. Well, okay, so the height is technically stacking up the circles. That's an easy way to imagine. And Boom, that's a cylinder. So now we know. So first we have to find pi r squared. First, inside the solve for inside the parentheses using the order of operation PEMDAS. So first, oh yeah, also for this problem we're gonna use 3.14 for let me redo. For pi. And yeah. So now we have to do what we have to do. Next step is use, and this is the diameter of the circle. Diameter is half, so it's 1 meter. So it will be 3.14 times radius squared, technically 1 squared, parentheses. Let me redo that. Times height. We first have to solve. So 1 squared is 1, so say it's 3.14 times 1 is 3.14 times 4, which is the height. And since this is, and now we're gonna do the calculation using standard algorithm, but you could also use a calculator, but we're gonna use standard algorithm. Okay, 4 times 4, 16. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. 3 times 4 is 12, and 2 decimal places here. So it's 12.56. So the area, actually, excuse me, volume, it's volume, please. It's volume, not area. Area is 2D and volume is 3D. That's a major difference. Volume, so it equals 12.56. And yeah, so 12.56 meters cubed. The reason why is meters cubed is volume, it's cubed. So it's like 1 times 1 times 1. Meters cubed. For area, it's meters squared if this was area of circle. So the volume of the circle is 12.56 meters squared. Meters cubed, excuse me. And yeah. Okay, now let's get to the next problem. Okay, here's the problem. Noah had 45 cylinder cans that had a circle area of 56 centimeters squared. This is pretty important. So, and the height of those cans were 93 centimeters. Then what is the area of the cylinder can? Okay, well, first of all, they gave us the circle area of the cylinder. So there, I'll draw the cylinder. So technically here, and the height here was 93. And the circle area is 56 centimeter squared. So technically they already gave us the problem already gave us the area of circle. So all you have to do is here to solve volume equals, please, if you want, like, yeah, it's much easier to use V equals. V stands for volume, sort of like a V is a variable, yes. So volume equals 56 times height, which is 93. And let me write the formula here. Pi r squared h. So here now, we have to multiply 56 times 93. How can we do that is here, let me do it here, right over in this area, right below where I wrote the formula. You could do this by calculator, but I'll do it using standard algorithm. Why not? So 6 times 3 is 18. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 1 is 16. Add a 0. 6 times 9 is 54. Yeah, 9 times 6. Yes, yes. And 5 times, okay, 6 times 3 is 18. Let's check. 6 times 3 is 18. 5 times 3, 15. Yes. 6 times 9 is 54. So add a 5 there. 5 times 9, 45, but 50 now. So 8, 10, 1 goes up, 5. So technically the volume of this cylinder is 55,208 centimeter cubed. So we could state that the can has an area of 5,208 centimeters squared. And yes, let's draw the line. So yeah, so this is pretty much it for this video here. 8th grade math, finding the volume of the cylinder. And I hope you found this video helpful and enjoyed at the same time. And please like and subscribe to our math channel for more educational videos like this. And bye-bye.